Do you have an iPad or iPhone and feel like you are only scratching the surface of its capabilities? Do you wish you knew more about these little gadgets? Well, today I'm going to share some of my favorite little tips and tricks on these devices. Education consultant for Consortia Consulting. My plan for today is to help you to make the most of your iPhone or iPad. These little gadgets can sure be a huge help if you know how to use them, but they can be a bit overwhelming if you weren't born in the last decade. As Ellen Kay says, technology is anything invented after you were born. So these helpful tools are definitely technology to most of us. I'm going to share with you a few of my favorite features of the iOS operating system. A couple of these have been around for a while, but others have just come about with the latest update. Just as a reminder, iOS is the mobile operating system created exclusively for Apple mobile devices. This is the built-in software that makes our iPhones and iPads work. The first feature I want to share with you is family sharing. Family sharing is great for allowing all members of your family to have their own Apple ID and be able to share the music, movies, apps, and more that you purchase. Now, when one member downloads the latest hit song from iTunes, the rest of the family can download it for free. You will need to choose one person in your family to be the organizer. This person can control the payment method and add or remove others from the family group. You can access this feature by going to Settings, iCloud, and then Family Sharing. Your phone or iPad will take you through the steps to add members to your family. You can also create accounts for children so their apps stay with their devices as they grow, but you still maintain control over what they can purchase or download on their devices. Find My iPhone is another great tool and is especially helpful if you are using the family sharing feature as well. You can enter your Apple ID and password to track down the location of your phone. Now, I cannot stress to you enough how important that Apple ID is. It's your key to your Apple devices, so be sure you know what your Apple ID and password are. Now, if you misplace your phone or if it is stolen, you can use another person's iPhone and open up Find My iPhone app. You will need to log in with your Apple ID and password, and the app will show you the location of your phone. You can then have your phone play a sound, or you can wipe it remotely, so no one can access your information if it was stolen. This works on all iOS devices. Now, if you're finding that you are using up too much data that you purchase from your wireless provider, you may need to turn off the Wi-Fi optimization feature on your iPhone. This is a feature that automatically connects your iPhone to your data plan if your Wi-Fi connection is poor. Now, in theory, it seemed like a good idea. However, it quickly became apparent that by doing this, users were going over their data plan allotment. If you want to turn off this feature, you can do so by going to Settings, Cellular, then scroll way to the bottom and turn off the feature. The next item I want to talk about is the Do Not Disturb feature. I love using this when I go to bed at night or anytime I'm in meetings and don't want my phone to be a distraction. As you've probably figured out, even when your phone is on vibrate, it can still be heard or felt and can wake you up or distract you. With Do Not Disturb activated, your phone will make no noise, vibrations, or any other cue when a notification is sent to your phone. It's much like having your phone completely off. However, when you pick it up and take a look at the screen, you can see anything you missed. You can also set it up so your favorites can still reach you even if your phone is in the Do Not Disturb mode. This ensures you'll never miss an important call from home or other important contacts. Next, let's take a look at a great shortcut. This is called text replacement, and it can save you from typing out long, drawn-out phrases that you use frequently, such as a name, email address, or location. Now, go to your Settings, then click on General, then Keyboard, and finally on Text Replacement. Here you can see all of the shortcuts that you've already created. To add a new one, tap on the plus symbol on the upper right corner. Now enter the phrase or word you want to create a shortcut for. Now whenever you're entering text on your phone, you can just use the shortcut instead of writing out the full phrase. Now I want to show you a sneaky little trick that many people haven't figured out yet. It's the ability to copy and paste across devices. Now this is really only beneficial for those of you with multiple Apple products, such as an iPhone, iPad, or Mac computer. Let me show you how this works. Let's say someone emails you a phone number, and you are reading the email on your iPad, but you want to give that person a call from your phone. You can simply copy the number on your iPad, paste it right into your phone. Magic, huh? No matter how great your iOS device is, it really isn't very useful if the battery dies. I want to show you a couple ways to make your iPhone battery last a bit longer. The first is to make sure you are periodically shutting down your apps. This will also help with the performance of your iPhone. Do this by double pressing on the home button. You will then see the apps that you have last used since the last time you did this. Now swipe up on the screen to shut down the apps. This will not remove any data or delete anything from the app. It simply turns it off so it isn't running in the background. Next, you can turn your phone to low battery mode when you get to a low battery and can't get to a charger. Go to Settings, Battery, and then switch on the low power mode. If you are curious which apps are using up your battery, you could take a look at the list shown here. Now these little gadgets are incredibly powerful and have so many capabilities. I'm only scratching the surface of what you can do with an iOS device. I encourage you to explore the Settings app and find out all the ways you can make your iPhone or iPad work best for you. Thank you for tuning in today. I hope you found a tip or a trick that helps you in using your iOS device. Please contact your local broadband provider if you have any questions regarding internet access at your home. Have fun getting to know your iOS device, and I hope you tune in again for another episode of TechTips by Consortia Consulting.